For North Americans, unless you have roots in old Europe or Asian ancestry, you're not going to those parts of the world if things get out of control. You're going to end up in Latin America. The quality of life and the cost of living make it so clear that this is the place to be. And so I'm taking a tour of Central and South America and reporting back to you on places that I haven't seen or that I haven't visited recently. And I can tell you that what's happened in Colombia since the 1990s is truly miraculous. So let me go through what I saw here in the last 4 days and tell you why Medellin might be the nicest place in all of Latin America. Number one, the country is young. The population is young compared to North America and Japan and Europe, where you see the population aging dramatically without a lot of replacement by young people. In Latin America, it's the opposite. There's a lot of young people. They're very, very happy to live in a prosperous society, and they work really, really hard. From the moment you land in the airport, everywhere around you, it's young, hardworking people with can-do attitude. Nobody has their pants falling off with tattoos all over themselves and bad attitude about trying to help out. The moment you need something, somebody's there to help you with it. And so that by itself makes it a radical difference from what you would normally expect or what you would encounter in most places in North America. Number two, Colombia is a massive country with tons of food, most of it locally grown. Eating well in Medellin is hard not to do. I've been to restaurant after restaurant in my time here, going to these places and just having unbelievable fresh food that was grown very close by, and everything is farm to table. Water is plentiful, so if things get ugly and supply chains are breaking down and all the rest, you have food and water. The next thing that I noticed is the values are all really sane. The men are men, the women are women. You don't have to deal with any nonsense about somebody's political agenda or axe grinding about gender equality or gender this or gender fluidity. None of those values exist here. We went to a club. Everybody was very welcoming and warm. They enjoy foreigners. You're not an outcast. The welcome that you get in Colombia is about as warm as any place I've been. There's no racial tension here. Blacks, whites, mestizos, mulattoes. Nobody cares about race here. It's just very, very refreshing. I felt no danger at any point in any part of the city that we went to. The next thing that I noticed is it's fun as hell. Colombians really enjoy a good party, dancing, sports, all the important things in life are very well represented in Colombia. We went down to Comuna 13, which is a lower rent area of the city, but a wild party is going on there pretty much every day. It's an upbeat place. It's a place where dancing could break out in the streets and where folks are happy to sit and talk and eat. It's just a really, really good time being here. And last of all, it's still cheap. For the quality of life that you get to live here, the cost of living is less than half of what it costs to live in a comparable place in North America. The cost of food is very inexpensive. You can eat out at nice restaurants without breaking the bank. Colombia is so nice and the infrastructure is so brand new and everything works. Driving around and seeing this part of the city, you could easily be in the hills of California. Even real estate is very affordable still. After a 10 to 15 year boom, you can still find stuff that's really reasonable. A good quality 2-bedroom condo for say $250, even in a really, really nice part of the city. So there's places here that can be had that give you an incredible luxury and quality of life, and you're in the best neighborhoods with the best schools and the best restaurants and the best shopping and the best everything for very, very cheap. Everywhere you go, everything is really, really well done. So overall, Colombia is the real bargain. It's exactly what I look for in a Plan B destination. Good people, good fun, good times, tremendous value for the money. Colombia, and especially Medellin, may be the single best place that I've been in all of Latin America. If you're concerned about what's taking place in the US and Canada, other formerly free countries of the West, then you need to be thinking about where you could go to ride out trouble if things really go off the rails in your home country. And if things get ugly enough and the state has to survive, they're going to come after people with resources. That means you and your family need a safe place to ride out trouble, and also you need to put some of your wealth outside the easy reach of your home government. So to help you, I put together a very simple download below this video. I call it the Bulletproof Plan B. This will walk you through the 4 pillars of your Plan B that you need to think about if you're going to ride out tough times in your country. If you like this video, give us a subscribe. I'll talk to you again in another video. Thanks very much.